Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I've spent some time in my scrapbook room cleaning it up. It is not finished, but it is in a good spot. I went through my 2022 photos because they have all been printed, and went through my 2022 albums, put everything in like I did for my Disneyland album. So if we open this up, I got page protectors with photos in there ready to go, right? So that is what I'm going to be working on, is to get these 2022 albums done so I can order photos, because I need to order a lot of 2023, a lot of 2024, and here we are already in 2025. So this photo is hilarious. There's actually a story behind it that I will journal. It says, repair and maintenance of vehicles prohibited. And there's Christopher putting some oil in. We also bought myself a fingernail brush at this O'Reilly's. And funnily enough, he threw it in the trash with the bag and did not realize it until after. So anyway, feeling sassy about this photo. I took this picture feeling sassy as well. So let's see what I can do. Alright guys, so I actually had these papers and things put together from when I went to retreat with my friends back in October. I was actually going to be scrapbooking some wine photos, but when I was going through my photos, I had realized that I had already scrapbooked those photos. Now, I don't mind duplicate scrapbooking on my photos. That doesn't bother me at all, but they were literally the same exact photo. And since I caught it, I was like, I'm not going to scrapbook it. I am going to use this for a different layout. So I do try to see if I need a different background paper for my transparency to layer over top of. But I actually really like the way that this transparency looks when it's layered over top of this pink and peach paper. The paper is from the Photo Play Halloween collection. I don't know what it's called. I received it as a gift. So it's not something I normally would have bought, but I have been able to use a good amount of the papers from it because the B-sides are great B-sides. I've got this Vicky Bouton paper right here with the tropical florals, and then it's got the greenery on the back side. And I thought, you know what, we're just going to do a tear because why not? And then the other things that I have had already pulled out because it was already in this little page kit right here. Just going to go ahead and build that up. It's just a matter of figuring out where I want the things to go. And then I am going to matte this photo. At first, I was thinking about not matting the photo just because there's a lot of pattern already going on this page. We got the way background paper, the heart transparency, the wood grain, the paper, like the blue kind of notebook paper, the green florally leafy bits. And I was like, man, that's a lot of pattern. Maybe I will leave the photo not matted, and maybe that will like draw attention to the photo. But I think what happened actually was the photo kind of looked like it was getting lost, so it needed to be matted. So I grab this, this was a 6x8, pretty sure it's Vicky Bouton pre-made mixed media pad. And I'm going to use this and trim it down to the photo and get that sucker placed down over top of the navy notebook paper. So I'm like, yes, now the photo is standing out. We don't have any kind of issues at all. So I am not worried about that. And then I'm going to overlap the ticket and kind of the little book right here. Now, when I was originally doing this layout and I thought I was going to scrapbook some wines, My intention was to use that little notebook as, like the little notebook paper thing, as the spot for my journaling. And I still had that in my mind while I was making this layout. But then I was like, Sandy, you just left this big old gap here with the blue notebook paper. It's going to look funky if your journaling is on that spiral. So I decided to journal onto the blue notebook paper instead of the spiral, and just use that spiral as a sort of decoration. Now I wanted to figure out if I needed to bring in another circle, because I have the circle with all of the curse word signs in it, and it says hello tough guy, because, you know, like I said, I was feeling sassy about this, and ran my full mouth at him all about it that day. So I decided that it needed a label to layer tough guy over top of that. It just needed a little bit more decoration, you guys, right? Like sometimes you're scrapbooking, you're like, I just need a little bit more right here. I just need a little bit more. So I go ahead and bring in a little bit more, because why not? I've got these hearts, and these hearts have been in the stash for a hot minute. They are from that Chamel collection, the one with the autumn leaves. Was it a travel collection? I don't remember, but it was a Chamel collection. And these 3 puffy hearts are the ones. I don't even know if I have 3 of them on the page yet. But these 3 puffy hearts were the last bit of the embellishment from that collection. And I figured that the colors matched well enough that it was okay to use it here. And I was gluing them down with a little Nouveau Deluxe while we're talking here, because I don't trust them to stay on the page. They have kind of lost their stick a little bit. I also have this arrow that says my bad, and it's pointing over to the sign in the photo. So I thought that that was really funny. And I'm going to layer that up with another little piece just to give it, a little bit of extra. And then I'm going to put some labels up here, and some decoration. I don't think that this ends up in the video. I do put the date up there and write Christopher at O'Reilly's, because this was at O'Reilly's Auto Parts. So that needed to go on there too. I mean, pretty sure I did. I wrote it down on the journaling as well, and then I realized I just wrote to O'Reilly instead of O'Reilly's, so let's put an S there. It's in the journaling too, but you know, it needs to be there too. So, as you can see, I have a combo sticker sheet right here. This is where I reduce my packaging, because I absolutely hate packaging. It's funny because I hate packaging and I reduce my sticker sheets down like this, but I don't use like a binder or a book or something to flip through and look at the stickers, right? I've tried that in the past and it didn't really work for me. And I tried it when I had a whole lot less product. And I don't think I want to try it with how much product I have now. You know what I mean? So anyway, I get that journaling on the page. And then after that, I am pretty sure that that is where I am going to leave this video. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys again real soon for another video.